All right. Well, we knocked it down to, let's continue with Rise of the Rōnin. I went ahead and knocked it down to Dawn, because this is just, I don't know, I guess the longer I play it, the more the fun factor just gets sucked out for me. And so that's why I'm just decided to go and do that. Just, wow. Okay. House divided. Okay, let's go and do that one. Oh, what I'm curious of. Look at that. So let me see something real quick. Okay, switch it back. It's fine. It sends me back to right here. Nope, it's still the same. Okay. All right, that's just what I wanted to see. I'm just, like I said, I'm tired of being frustrated with it. It's... It just, I don't know. Something about it just didn't feel very good. Oh, way over here. All right. Weird. Way too much loot. Goodness gracious, so much loot.
Ah, it's you. You needed to talk to me about something? Sure, speak your mind. Who's been spreading rumors about me? Guess I can't hide anything from you. While I love to watch boats go by, being aboard one, bobbing about in the water, that's a whole different matter. When we fought on that boat, I honestly felt so sick I thought I was going to give up the ghost there and then. But you wouldn't have known it to look at me, would you? I'm an Edo boy, through and through. We can grin and bear anything.
Uh-huh. No.
How thoughtful! If you say it. Is that all? See you then.
I'm listening.
Oh, this guy? Okay.
What's that?
There's so many of these dudes. So many.
I suppose I'll have to tell you the story. When I was young, I spent all my energy learning Dutch. But when I arrived in Yokohama, all the Westerners spoke English, and English alone. And sadly, my Dutch withered on the vine. Every now and again, I heard people say that learning Dutch was behind the times. But little did I know how right they were. To be able to interact with the West, I have no choice but to become proficient in English. A lesson learned the hard way. I'm learning the ways of the Tatsumi Ryu, yes, but I'm more concerned with AI as a tool to train both body and mind. If I ever got into a fight with truly dangerous swords, I'd run like the wind. I won't die for no good reason. Besides, versing oneself solely in combat is of little value. It's through education that one is able to exert their true potential.
Let's see here. He likes Western medical texts. I'll give him 2.
How wonderful. Very well then.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Till next time.
I'm not gonna spar with this guy.
Oh, you're doing well, I trust.
Ah, perfect timing. Katsu says dinner is on him. He wants to thank us for all the work we've done. And to be honest, I still have a lot of questions for him. Well, care to join us? Excellent. Let's be on our way then.
Ah, you're here.
So, where are we off to, Katsu? I'm looking forward to this.
I'm afraid my invitation was merely a pretext to ask another favor of you. Mind if we discuss the matter over our meal? Thanks. You can be sure I'll pay you back for this. Everyone good with my usual haunt? Busy as we've been, I haven't eaten there in a while. At long last, the Shogunate fleet's taking shape. Even the crew's beginning to look the part. The hardest part's yet to come, though, and I'll be counting on your help in the days ahead. There's no shortage of those who say the Shogunate can't be trusted. Hence all these divine punishments. Have you heard? People are taking it upon themselves to punish those who deal with foreigners. Damn fools. They ought to try sinking the black ships that started it all.
Wouldn't that be the Dutch?
Ryoma! What are you doing here?
Izo? Ah, I didn't realize you were on duty today.
By your confusion, I'll take it you're out of the loop. On Ryoma's recommendation, I've hired Izo as my bodyguard. Speaking of which, where the hell have you been? Well, now that you're here, you can come along for a meal with us.
Well, what do you think, Izo? Katsu has real vision, doesn't he? Bet he taught you a thing or two.
Indeed, he's a great man.
This dude's gonna turn traitor.
No, he
I
didn't come
feel it in
from
my
money.
bones.
Had no pedigree.
Where are we? Oh.
But you would be hard-pressed to find anyone with a mind as shrewd or judgment as keen. And yet he treats everyone as his equal. Even lowly people like me. I can't help but feel that if he were to take the reins, the Shogunate
Called it.
would gain its former glory.
Have you lost your mind?
Ryoma, you must help me.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are you attacking me, bro?
You must do the deed right now. You're against me, I'll kill you. The only way to save our country is to bring down the Shogunate.
I can't even get anything in here. This is... I don't like the way they do the combat in this one.
What am I doing?
Why are you doing this, Izo? I thought getting to know Katsu would finally open your eyes.
Why are you attacking me, bro?
Your message will get us nowhere. It's a waste of time. My way is the only way. You've taken
He had
Master
no
Sho's
health.
legacy
He had
and
not, like,
trampled
One
all
hit
over
point,
it.
I guess.
You'd better pray we don't meet again. Shogunate dogs.
Well, oh, he's not dead? Oh, okay.
There he goes.
Okay, whatever.
Ryoma, for better or worse, Izo sees things in black and white. He's beyond my help. He's convinced that because some officials are responsible for the people's suffering, simply killing the right men in power will fix everything.
So, nothing's changed since we were in Yokohama.
I had a feeling Izo was going to turn on me before long. I had thought Ryoma was the only one who could reach him. That's exactly why. I hope you don't think too badly of me for it. Sorry, let's do dinner another day. And I really am going to make this up to you.
Izo's got Master Shoin's teachings all wrong. I thought maybe if he talked to Katsu, he'd quickly realize his mistake. Talking to you always makes me feel better. But I just can't look the other way. It's clear we have to do something about Izo. Far too much blood will be spilled if we leave him be.
Bin gun? Okay. Pilgrim dogs. Okay. Where's my pilgrim dogs? I guess they're good. Oh, they're down here. Yeah. At my longhouse. There's too many damn characters in this game. I'm having a hard time keeping track of them all. Guess I need to switch. Yeah, that battle just kind of emphasizes what my main issue is, that it's just spammy. Everything's is just spammy, and I don't know why. I mean, he's fighting 3 guys.
Took you long enough.
And he's supposed to be attacking that Katsu dude, but he comes after me. Okay. It's craziness. I mean, I 50? Oh, okay, you know what, whatever. I don't really know what these are all about. What's the point of this? But I need one for 2. All right. Oh, he's already faded, so. Cat lady.
I would like you to have this. I pray it be of some use. How may I assist you? Oh, you need to speak to me?
Big ass bow up
Of
front.
course. Please, go ahead.
That's the style of the day. What? What? Why? I can't come here anymore? No.
I see. How may I?
Why would you? I'm not looking to romance a whole bunch of them. I did it for the trophy. A veiled vow. Well, that's the favor.
I see.
Can I help you?
You came to me, bro.
Ah. At present, I'm occupied as a shell merchant. I export seashells to Great Britain, where my father brings them to market for me. You see, Japanese seashells are regarded as something of an exotic beauty abroad. They fetch quite high prices. But I fear I'll need to diversify before the market becomes oversaturated. Perhaps I'll deal in cosmetics next. We'll just have to see. No, nothing. Not to worry.
Hey!
All right, I'm gonna sell some of this junk real quick. All right, well, we got rid of some trash, and we did a couple of bond transfers. Got the trophy for that. So that was neat, I guess. Where am I going? Okay, so we need to do. Man. So now we need to do. It hurts so good. Wow. I don't know what that. I don't know what. Is that something? Does that mean I missed somebody or what? I don't know what that. I don't know what that means with the that. Anyways.
How do you do?
Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now. That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform. I was the wife of the previous shogun, you know. There's no hiding such things from me. But I speak in jest. Katsu serves the shogunate. It stands to reason I have dealings with them. The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Without definite proof of a threat, however, I can't set people to work. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them. I wish I did, but I can't say anything for certain. I'd be happy if it turns out it was all in my mind. So, will you do it? Will you protect our retainers? Wonderful. I can see why Katsu places his trust in you. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. You may stand by in the area till then. It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Katsu's escort has not returned. Indeed. I'm depending on you. We can't afford to lose Katsu. Not now, of all times. I will come with you.
Why?
Whatever is happening, I wish to see with my own eyes. If it's dangerous, then I trust you to protect me.
Well, that's your first mistake.
I have made my decision. Let's be on our way.
Alright.
But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid you'll have to give me a lift. Let's go.
Good lord, where are we headed? Okay.
The last time I wrote like this, I must have been with my stepfather.
That's creepy.
Hello, long time no talk to you, my friend. How have you been doing?
Hey, what's up, sweet donuts? I've been doing alright. I'm trying desperately not to get super frustrated with this game. I hope you're doing well.
Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful. He is a true patriot, you know?
Is he?
We must protect such people at all costs.
Whole lot of nothing out here, princess.
I'm hanging in there. I've heard this game can be a bit frustrating at times. I've been taking a break from a lot of the bigger games. Just been playing Minecraft.
See that's the vibe, right? Wait, how come I'm missing some of my health pills? Oh my god. Well, it's the combat.
Looking forward to the new Dragon Ball Z game coming this week. Should be fun.
I figured there'd be bandits along the way. Here. And let you take care of them.
Where'd they go? There they are. Yeah, everything's got hyper armor. That's the frustrating thing about it. I mean, I got so frustrated, I went and turned the difficulty down. It's such it's such a, don't mind you. Oh, okay. Oh.
Is this a PlayStation only game?
It is. I don't know why, but it initially didn't sell very well. I mean, it's got some good bones to it. But the parries in it are just so frustrating that. Oh.
You're here!
Who's this guy?
The combat sounds satisfying.
With the shogunate!
Except for that. I mean, it's pretty typical of these kind of games where you're the only target, right? Damn. I just brute forced my way through that.
I feared the worst for a moment there.
Only because I have it set on the lowest difficulty right now.
You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Wait, have we fought this guy before?
This is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under
There
control.
is no shame in that.
I'm glad.
No,
that
it's
you
not.
and
Like I said, I
Akashi
just
are
got
safe.
too frustrated, and I just literally wasn't having fun. So I knocked it down so I could hopefully have fun again.
Nakamura?
Oops.
Princess, what are you doing here?
I should ask you that. With Lord E's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble.
With all due respect,
Dude's got a
I think
badass
that's
outfit. I
a
want it.
mistake.
I like playing on the most
Shogunate
difficulty
should
because
not
I
have
like to
opened
just
up
enjoy the game
Japan.
and not get myself
isn't fit
completely
to
rocked
rule.
into the ground every time.
Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish. as
I'm assuming you
attacking
mean
Katsu.
the lowest one as
I won't
opposed to
listen
the
Any
highest?
more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight.
Uh-oh, homie's in trouble.
Lowest.
Yeah.
LOL.
That's all right. With this one, I would,
I wasn't
until
expecting
you get used to
see a
the
familiar
counter
face.
sparks, I would have to agree.
Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. In hindsight, that must have been the source of my unease. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble, and for that, I apologize. Indeed.
Oh, she
I,
liked
too,
that.
Enjoyed riding with you. I look forward to the opportunity to share a horse again.
You looking
So,
forward to any
as
new
what
games
happens
coming out?
next? It'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura.
You know, I have to go
I
look,
believe it'd be
see.
best to
I've heard
simply
about the new
pretend
Dragon Ball
nothing
Z
just
one,
happened.
but I'm not, I don't know. I like watching Dragon Ball Z. I just can't get into the games.
My thanks.
They just seem so.
I
It's
must
like a
thank you
fighting
as
game, and
well.
I just have a hard time getting into that.
Your service will not go unrewarded.
Let's look, see what's coming up. I mean, I don't know really what's coming. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I mean, I'm interested in games that already come out. I mean, there's almost too many characters in this. I mean,
Ah,
it's nutty how many characters are in this game.
You needed to.
And you have to. Okay, you have nothing new to add.
You've used.
Well,
Is that all? See you then.
yeah, you have to. It's weird
You
because
needed to
you
talk
like
to
you
me?
fight them, you defeat them, you don't kill them.
That's fair. Also, you're playing on your PlayStation, right? And if so, how are you streaming? Like, what is your setup, or are you just
How
streaming directly
thoughtful.
through the PlayStation?
Oh no. I pipe it directly to my computer,
If you
And
say
then-
so.
and that's how and then from there I
Well,
send it to
till we
Twitch, and
next
I also
meet.
record it to put it up on YouTube. But YouTube's a bit cantankerous these
I'm
days.
listening.
They changed up the way they handle 1080p, and so it just looks like,
How wonderful.
well, it looks terrible. So if you don't record it in 1440
That is all.
or some kind
Till
of
next
weird
time.
bastardization,
You're doing well, I trust.
resolution, then you don't get the good codecs,
Hey.
which I can understand. What? All right, let's okay.
Let's find somewhere with a good view, shall we?
You're gonna. We're just friends, Joe.
This seems like a good place to talk.
That's
Truth
unfortunate.
is, I've been getting
I'm
a lot
sorry
of
about
cold
that.
looks from people lately.
Yeah, I mean it's just
I guess I see why.
it's just what YouTube's doing.
We
I
do have
understand because they have
connections with both
so
the
many
anti and
videos getting
pro-shogunate
uploaded.
sides.
It's probably difficult
But
for them
how
to
can
keep
we
up
forge a
with
new
you know
Japan if we're
with the
bound by
bandwidth as
social
well as with
obligation?
storage capacity.
We're free agents, Rōnin, so we need to act like it. They can call me shameless all they want. I've only ever done what I thought was right.
So you put it on your PlayStation, but your streaming is directly routed through your PC.
That's right.
How does that work exactly? I meant to say playing on your PlayStation.
So the way it works is that you need some kind of obviously you need some hardware, like either a USB device or a card to put in your desktop. I have a card that I put into my desktop. It is an Elgato 4K Mark II, and I record it at 1440. So because I have it set to my monitors to export at 1440, and then I stream using OBS. Which is OBS Studio, so that way I can stream to Twitch at 720, No point in going anything higher since I'm not a partner or an affiliate or anything cool like that, which is fine. And I then also record at whatever I want, which is like 1440, 1080p, or some kind of weird format like 1152. So if I do 1440 or 1152, then I can get the good codec. If I do 1080p, you get the poop-tastic codec. It does take some extra equipment, and you flat out cannot play your PlayStation without some kind of a switch, like a HDMI switch, without your PC being on. So I've gotten used to just having my computer run. I'm probably gonna look something up anyways when I'm playing the games, and I just switch input on one of my monitors, and my other two monitors I have set to one for looking up stuff, and so I can monitor and the other so I can monitor the recording. You can't expect to say anything. Call me shameless. I want everything. I thought it was right. You're on the right path.
Hearing you say that feels like a weight off my shoulders.
So I'm
It's
looking
not
at
easy
the new
to shed
game that's
social
coming
ties
out.
for ambition's sake. I admire that about you. I really do.
So there is a cost factor to it. I mean, I was already going to do it anyways, and I just do it for fun.
But you
I'm going to play these
clearly don't
games.
seem concerned in the slightest.
I don't make any money off
You're
of
like
these.
a
So.
free bird in a big blue sky. So I'm going to keep moving forward. Even
bro.
if people do talk
Interesting,
behind
I'm gonna
my back.
have to look into that because I've still
Maybe
been
one
looking
day
into
I'll
the
be able
voice
to take
module
off
that
and
you
fly
use.
up there with you.
Oh,
No,
that's just
wait.
directly because I
If you're a
pipe
bird,
everything to the
then I
PC,
get to be a
right?
dragon.
I
You'll
installed
see me
all the
soaring
sappy
at
How
the
much
top one
cost-wise?
day, I promise.
I installed all the sappy voices that Windows offer. I totally missed what these guys were talking about. Which are free, directly from Microsoft. And then I downloaded a program called Twitch TTS, directly from the Microsoft Store, that will then see all of the Sappy 5 I have installed, and then it'll just choose at random a voice for individuals as they come in, right? So you're looking at a substantial cost if you're going to have any kind of desktop, good desktop for playing game. Not only streaming, but I guess playing PC based games, right? So because your equipment needs to be able to handle streaming and playing the game at whatever level you're going to play it on, whether you're using DLSS or I think it's FSR for AMD. Don't even try it with Intel, or Intel Arc, not yet. You're looking at whatever your equipment's going to cost. A decent system is probably going to cost you at least $1,500 or more, and that's just base wise. Between your processor, your graphics card, your motherboard, your one or two monitors, depending on the resolution you're gonna play it. I'm getting hoarse. I'm talking too much. As well as your hard drives. You're gonna need. I always recommend at least 2 hard drives, NVMe. Your biggest expense is going to end up being your CPU and your GPU, because the GPUs are just still way overpriced. And in my 3080 that I have, I mean, I got it right before the pandemic, and that was when the prices were starting to skyrocket. And I went ahead and bought it so that way I didn't have to pay the scalper prices. And it was still slightly scalper, but it wasn't like holy shit level pricing that you see right now, especially with the 4000 series. But if you're going to get the 4000 series, the majority of individuals that are buying Nvidia, and that's what I recommend for if you're going to stream and play and record, is they're doing the 4070 Ti, which seems to be more. It's easier in the pocketbook, and that's basically a 4080 that didn't make the cut. So that particular GPU didn't make the die when they cast it. So they just put it in a different card. Those cards are probably going to run you, depending where you get it, probably about $1,000. And depending on what CPU or you go with, it's probably about $400 or $500, unless you go with like a Ryzen 9 or an i9, which may be a bit overkill. I do use a Ryzen 9, but it's like a 5300 series or 5000 series, and it does not. I don't even tax it. Not even close. 7000 series out right now, and I believe they have some issues with Windows 11, but they're waiting, and so they should get ironed out with some firmware updates. Your motherboard, you don't need the most expensive motherboard out there. Just get your motherboard exactly what you need to run your equipment, and go with that. Oh, I almost forgot. You also have a power supply unit. You need to have enough power supply to obviously to run all of it, right? Your internal equipment. So, I'd say about 1,500 to 2,000. I think I spent at the time I spent about 2,500, 3,000 overall back in early 21. But that includes my monitors. So, but I piecemealed it. I didn't buy everything all at once. It was a little at a time. And the capture card by Elgato is roughly.
So I wouldn't be able to play just on my system and type the stream through the computer. I would have to play the game on the PC.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Normally I just plan on Xbox.
You can, if you stream you can stream directly from Xbox or PS5, but you're going to be limited as to the amount of bit rate and all that. You can control you can control everything if you pipe it through a PC. Right now I'm playing on PS5 and I'm sending the signal 1440p directly to my PC, which I then send it out to Twitch and record to locally. So it does take a minimum of 3 pieces of equipment, right? Your console, your PC, and then the capture card. Whether the capture card is internal or USB 3.1 based is immaterial. Those usually, the capture cards are roughly about $200, depending on which one you get. So, yeah, and then whatever you pay for your PC, and then of course your console. But yeah, I that's just how I pipe it through. Now, if you're going to play PC games, is when it gets really, really expensive because of the good GPUs out there. But if you're only going to be playing only console games, you're just trying to stream it and record it through the PC so you can have the TTS like I got, then you're looking at, you don't need quite as powerful a system for that.